Hey everybody, it's Harry from Celebrity Daddy BBQ, the YouTube channel that teaches you how to master barbecue so you can spread barbecue love. I'm doing a viewer request today because you asked me which is better to leave the injection on for 1 hour, for 24 hours, or for 48 hours to see which one creates the optimum result when you decide you want to inject and hold the brisket in the marinade for those times. So in this video, I'm just gonna jump right to the end, show you guys the taste testing that I did with my son, Brian, and Mr. Beans to show you which method works best, the 1 hour, the 24 hour, or the 48 hour injection brine. All the excess fat from the point. Roll shape. Remove any oxidation from the hot wash when the carcass is being fabricated. Beautiful brisket trim ready to go. The briskets are done. It's taken about 7.5, almost 8 hours. Took about 5.5 hours to crust. And I put it in a BTU 275 oven for another probably 2 hours until it's just probe tender using a bamboo skewer. I told you guys many times, don't use a thermometer, just use a probe feel, and that's going to be very, very accurate, much more accurate than you can using any arbitrary temperature. I have the 24-hour brine here, 24-hour injection rest on this side. On my right is going to be the 48-hour one, and this is a regular one that I just used as a control sample. This is a 1 hour one. So we do a taste test on the 1 hour versus the 24-hour injection marinade versus the 48-hour marinade. Let's see which one tastes the best. In terms of appearance, looks pretty good. Nice drape. Nice accordion shape here. So this one looks about the same. Let's try the 24 one. 24 one also looks pretty good, right? Okay. Burn ends look about the same. So appearance is a tie between the two. That's moisture-wise about the same. Let's give it a taste test. Okay, I have a helper today. Besides Beans, I got my son, Brian. Brian's gonna give me a taste test on this one and this one. We're tasting not for texture or tenderness. We're just tasting for flavor because one is been marinated for 24 hours for flavor. And then the other one is for 48 hours for flavor. Brian's gonna take a bite from the 48-hour one, just testing for flavor, nothing else. All right, Mr. Beans is waiting here. The 24 for flavor only. Very good, salty. I'll try the 48 now.
What do you like?
This is saltier.
This one?
The 48 is saltier. 1 hour. All right, the 1 hour tastes like the 1 hour brisket. So 1 hour marinade right here. Nothing special. Well, I shouldn't say that. It's not as salty as these two. The point on the flat muscle, I like this one, a little bit saltier. So a little bit more in-depth flavor. Let's try now the point. See if the point has any difference here. The point on the flat muscle, I like this one, a little bit saltier. So a little bit more in-depth flavor. Let's try now the point. See if the point has any difference here. Cooking here. So this is a 24-hour marinade point. Pretty good. The point doesn't have much of a difference. I didn't put a lot of injection into the point because the point already is really super oily and fatty, delicious brisket. I think a lot of injection went into kind of the flat. So color-wise, about the same. You can see here the 24 versus the 48. So appearance-wise, I think it's a tie. The texture, I didn't even measure the texture because it's not a fair comparison. It's not designed to measure the texture. This one probably needs another 30 minutes for cooking, but I had to pull both from the BTU location oven because I just need to finish the slicing. Means you have to wait a little bit, okay? Just give me a minute, okay? All right, so if I had to do it again, what would I do? I think the 24-hour works really well. I would recommend you try a 24-hour marinade on your injection. You have to be careful about the amount of saltiness. I like a salinity of about 5%, so which is 1.5 times or twice the tastiness, which is about twice the saltiness of ocean water. Ocean water is 33.5%. 3.5% equals about 3.5 pounds of salt in about 100 pounds of water. That's how you get the salinity of the ocean. For those of you who want to try this recipe here or use any kind of injection, whether it's just salt water or beef broth with some salt or just plain salt water, you can try about twice the saltiness of the ocean water, about 6%. I have 3 samples of Mr. Beans. That's the 1 hour, 24 hour, and the 48 hour versions. And let's see what Mr. Beans wants to do. Hey, Mr. Beans. Here you go. Oh. Alright guys, thanks for stopping by and watching this episode. Hope you guys found this episode useful. I guess for the injection, it seems like the 24-hour injection seems to work best. For those of you who are competitors, if you're watching this video, you probably can't do this because in a contest, we typically show up on Friday. We cook on Friday night through Saturday. So 48-hour brine is out of the question. However, in contests, I always do a 8-hour brine, 4-hour rub, and that seems to work for first place. So give it a shot. Let me know what you think. Big shout out to my Patreons for helping me keep the lights on my channel, offering them behind the scenes, extra Zoom sessions, customized consulting, phone support, and much, much more. See you guys in the next video.